got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
Okay, we back live, man. That last game, I don't know what happened. It got glitched or hacked or something. But we back. It's on now. Let's see, can we pull it off?
Reset here. Let's see what they do. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Yes, Aaron Gordon. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Grayson Allen to Butler. Durant to Butler. Second violation.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Trae Young to Gordon. Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Durant to Butler. For Durant, down low. Rebound claimed by Orlando. Fournier to Aaron Gordon. Tough make through traffic.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Allen. From the painted
Here we
area,
go with
won't
this.
go down.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line, keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
Grayson Allen to Durant. To Embiid. And he'll head to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Joel Embiid, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. It's Orlando's ball. Trae Young to Vucevic. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays.
I think they got
know
like
they
some
can,
type
number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Aaron Gordon trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Missed the foul shot. Grayson Allen to Butler.
Man, I don't know But
Joel Embiid. Gordon the rebound. That's going to be...
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Entering the game for the Orlando Magic.
Trae Young to Fournier. To Gordon. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Gordon shoots, can't connect. Durant across the timeline. Lead stands at 10. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Magic on the possession. To Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. Aaron Gordon matched up with Patton. Five to shoot for Orlando.
what is he doing all the way out there, bro? Like, come on.
Aaron Gordon has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Nope, first one does not go. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-2 trip. To Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot 3 is good.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Butler to Durant. Aaron Gordon, huge block.
They cheated me.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Orlando has it.
Good layup.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Missed it at the line. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Here comes the screen. Aaron Gordon, defended by Patton. Almost unlucky bounce. In the slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Fournier. The drive, right to the basket. Doesn't have the touch, no good. To Durant. Off the assist.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Butler. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Sixers have the basketball. Probing the defense. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. To Butler. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Count the basket inside.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
Here comes the screen. Fournier matched up with Durant. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Oh,
No
man.
good.
That's just different.
Shot from the lane won't go. The follow won't go either.
I knew I should have
Magic
did
hat.
that.
Gordon to Fournier. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Fournier. To Butler. Durant with the interception.
Hey.
You know, and sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Fournier. Kevin Durant sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Redick. take stock of the floor. Short jumper misses.
Damn,
The contest was
man,
good, but you
knocked
being
that
a
down.
nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
And throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Can't connect from inside. Magic basketball. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Durant. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. Fournier, great look and vision. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. Kevin Durant, now 4 for 9.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Fournier. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Jimmy Butler for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. And a great start for the 76ers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Grayson Allen to Brunson. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at
Dang, got it
three
one
coming
time.
up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Orlando ball. To Fournier. Nothing going here on that drive. Evan Fournier. Now 3
Fournier.
for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Embiid. cruises inside for 2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Now a steal by Philly.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Tough, made
Good
through
follow-up.
traffic.
Defenders had
21.
no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
It's Orlando's ball. To Redick. Lets it fly from long range. Off the iron. No good. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Yeah,
Well, we got a
14.
chance to firsthand
Been knocking
watch
him down
something
here
be
lately.
created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Redick. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Fournier.
Come on, y'all.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
Then they
You know
got
what?
them
That's
people
even
coming
better
in
play
off the
by the
bench.
defender. I like
Oh,
the
Trey
foul.
Young,
Send
them
the
hope he don't
message,
come out on
nothing
fire like he
easy.
was.
He's gonna
I
have
don't
to
know what
run it
happened to that
down.
game. I was turning around
And
shooting
hits
free
the
throws
first free
backwards
throw.
and everything. I don't really know. It's a mystery, I guess. Hope we can make it out this game. We'll have a live stream.
It's the second.
Apologize
One
for the
more
half a game on the live stream. Hope you folks understand. Be okay.
Hits all 3 free throws. Sixers control it. To Embiid. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Trey Young to Fournier. Nikola Vucevic.
Get your son.
Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Allen. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Into the game for the Orlando Magic, number 51.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Gordon. Fournier to Aaron Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Trey Young to Gordon. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention
So he
to
ain't
detail
backing
through
down.
the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
I used to run with the
Nikola
Orlando
Vucevic
Magic.
at the line for 2 shots. For his career,
I think it was on
72%.
this on live or
First
it was
one,
on 18
count it.
when I was running with it for a minute. We went to the playoffs. We couldn't win the championship, so I got traded. I was running with Fournier, number 9. That was when Tobias Harris was there.
And he makes them both. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler to Durant. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Fournier. To Embiid. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Here comes the screen. Trae Young, now pass, stolen by the Sixers. Oh, he had it. To Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Meaning. Durant to Embiid. Has a chance. Can't connect.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Ah, rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Trae Young. Down low, it's Gordon. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. To Embiid. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Magic own the possession. Trae Young to Aaron Gordon. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Scores from
Man,
the
I don't know if I...
Man down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Butler. That pass stolen by Orlando.
Good hands, Trae.
Trae Young to Gordon. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. So other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
No. Need that.
Durant to Embiid. Magic have it. To Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. From the outside, no good. Embiid. To Durant. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Trae Young to Fournier. Aaron Gordon, defended by Kevin Durant. Driving right to the basket.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Fires the three.
Oh, no, fam. That's my bad, bro.
To Aaron Gordon. Fournier.
Dang,
to
that was
Gordon.
my bad.
Here comes the screen. Whoa, what a finish.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Trae Young to Aaron Gordon. To Trae Young. And count the basket inside.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Durant. To Embiid. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kevin
Second
Durant
time I seen it.
at the line for a chance at a three-point play.
Joel did
Career
it, and Embiid
88%
did
from
the
the
first
line.
time.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Gordon. Oh, big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Embiid. Has a look. And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Trae Young to Aaron Gordon. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Man, he's just out here swerving and serving.
Goes to the left side. Here comes the screen. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at their legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And he's got the free throw as well.
ESPN NBA Tuesday. Got this NBA 19,
To Gordon.
NBA Live 19 footage going. We had a good game down here at the AM Way Center. Orlando Magic's got a great team. Gave us a run for our money.
To Embiid. And a throwdown. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Block shot.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Trae Young to Aaron Gordon. To Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Aaron Gordon, tough matchup against Durant. Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
To Embiid. Runner here won't go down. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Stuffs it down with authority. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Trae Young flushes it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
a steal as the Magic have it. They'll let one fly from half court. The Sixers
Good
are
game.
victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Raymond Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers came away with the victory in this one. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Magic didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Assists.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the remaining games. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Performance grade 786, folks. That was a nice game. Put up some pretty good numbers. Them green reward points, you might as well say that's kind of like a bonus points. Career hype, we got a little bit more to go. About 80,000 more points, I think. I think they saved about 90. Need 1 million. Career hype points to be a legend. Uh-oh. Career hype level 24.
What's going on, folks? In this K Spade prospect, back with more highlights from the one.
K Spade.
Being caught last night. Let's take a look at these highlights. Oh my goodness! Sometimes you have to make a business decision. Don't jump when they go Tired of telling y'all to get out of the way when the win going to the basket. Hope you guys listen this time. If not, I'll be here tomorrow with more highlights from the win.
Advanced this season. Advancing to All-Star Week. Ooh, we might have to get this one in. We're going to forecast a little bit. Legendary. Okay, we're going to wrap this game up, folks. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Leave us a couple comments. We ain't really been having no comments, man. We need some commenters. And catch you on the next one, folks.